had a beautiful home, an awesome husband, some pretty cool kids, and I could pick and choose the jobs I wanted, I still wasn't satisfied or happy with where I was at. My clients were like this, and up and down. I had good seasons and slow seasons.
My business has been very successful, but I knew I could build it even bigger. But in order to take my business to the next level, I had to take myself to the next level.
I struggled with depression, anxiety. I didn't want to be around people. I just wanted to kind of hide away.
Before I started, I was also a very fearful person, always second-guessing myself, was afraid of any kind of change at all. With the processes that I learned, I'm happy to say that I left that behind.
So what I was making in a month, I started making in a week. I'm becoming an empowering parent, a better wife, a better mother, a better daughter, a better business person and friend. And I couldn't have done that without Dan.
I've lost 30 pounds within the last 4 months. I was promoted to the Chief Executive Officer of my company, one of the youngest in the firm. I'm now in a more stable place where I see a really positive future with all my relationships, and I'm really content on that.
At the start of the program, I made a goal, and it was, I wanted $10,000 within 3 months, and I'm happy to say that I managed to achieve that within 3 weeks, which was completely unbelievable to me.
Bottom line is results. The results are there. I'm thrilled, and I cannot recommend them high enough.
I can only tell you that life is just opening up. More opportunities, I'm more confident, I'm more vibrant. I'm just plain happier. Now I'm unstoppable. I feel limitless, and it's all thanks to working with Dan.
I just want to leave you with this, and it's to trust yourself. Because whether you came across Dan online or at an event, trust that this may be exactly what you need in order to take the next step in your personal development journey. I promise you, you won't regret it.
Hi, I'm Dan Mendelow. And if you're watching this, it's probably because you're a 6-figure and up business owner trying to grow their business. And let's be honest, to grow your entire life, right? Because your business is your ticket to your freedom. It's ticket to your impact and influence. It's a huge part of your life, but maybe you've gotten stuck. Maybe you've hit a plateau and the strategies you've used aren't letting you get further. Or maybe they're just not working as they're supposed to be. You're doing all the right things, but you're not getting all the right results. So maybe you tried changing strategies or changing your timing or just working harder, trying to hustle your way to a greater level of success, and it's just not working. Well, it kind of reminds me of an article I read a couple of years ago about why people chronically overeat. And the article was saying that, well, it's because they're thirsty. Well, it's one of the most common reasons, right? So this is what happens. A person feels a need for an input, but they get it wrong. They think they're hungry. They're actually thirsty, but they're so sure they know what to do that they eat. But the problem is that digestion burns water. So as they give themselves the solution, they actually make the problem worse. And so they think, well, gotta eat some more. So they give themselves more of the wrong solution, making the problem worse and worse and worse and worse. And as they keep doing this, they gain more and more weight, they get more and more unhealthy until they start getting obese. They start having heart attacks and strokes and diabetes. And to think that they could have avoided all of this if they just knew that they needed a glass of water. Right? Now, this blew my mind because I was thinking, well, how many times in my own life or my own business, relationships, anything, was I so sure that I knew what the problem was? And I was so sure that I knew what the solution was that I gave it to myself. And the problem either stayed there or it got worse. See, in my experience of working with hundreds of 6+ figure business owners, I've found one kind of counterintuitive thing, which is when we get into these periods of feeling stuck or huge challenge or struggle, we may think that our challenges are separate. And they might look separate and feel separate, but really, it's all because of one root cause, one thing. Just like your glass of water, right? When we get these stuck periods, it's often because we're eating instead of drinking. And finding your one thing, that's the hardest and most important part of getting yourself through, of breaking through your plateau and into abundance. And the problem is, if you try to find it by yourself, it's almost impossible, right? You can't see the message while you're inside the bottle with it. That's why coaches need coaches, right? That's why even the best coaches, the best minds in the world, have people there to advise them, have people there to show them what they can't see within themselves for themselves. Well, I'd like to solve this problem for you. I would like to find your one thing for you. And all you need to do is set up a consultation, right? All you need to do is say to yourself, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to do something big, ready to find a solution to this plateau so that I can move forward. If you set up that consultation with me so that we can see if it makes sense to work together as a gift, I will find your one thing for you right there on the call, so you know exactly what needs to be changed, what needs to be resolved, so that you can bust through your business plateau into a life of true abundance, real freedom, and leveled up income, influence, and impact. Now, if that sounds good to you, just click the button below to apply for your consultation and set it up with me. I can't wait to see how I can support you.